tonight, in this video, we're gonna head for Sunfall. Now, I don't know what's gonna happen, because I haven't explored that area of the map. It's a long, long ride, but we're gonna end up here. Here. Round about here. Let's face it, it's about here, really, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen, because I haven't explored it. This was the, redo I did where I did Frozen Wilds first before I met Silence, before I went into a cauldron, before any of that. So it was just to see about different dialogue. There wasn't that much, but it was worth doing, and I stand by my decision to do it because it could have been very different. There were a few tidbits, like when you finally did go to Horizon Zero Dawn projects across the world, Silence admits that he went into an open cauldron, which makes me wonder if he helped the... Well, we know the Eclipse was raiding one of the cauldrons, but maybe he helped open it and suggested for them to go in there so that he could explore it. So it was mutual gain again, which is very much his style. It's very him. I'm making these little waypoints right now because I need to not fall off the map. If you go too far in one direction, you will get a hey, you're going off the map and reset. And some of this is like run over a ball and some of it isn't, but I'm not sure which is what. There. As I said. So you've got to be really like following the trail that Aloy takes. Just take it nice and slow. It's difficult sometimes. I don't want to hard reset myself because it's already a long way we've come. And like there, it doesn't let you run. It prefers you to go around. So okay, you know, I'll follow the rules. I'll go around. Whew. Looks like a giant kraken on my left, but that's the Grave Horde. If you've been there. So it's a long ride, and I just wanted to put a few notes in at the start, then I'll double speed it for you and have some music playing in the background just to show that I made it all the way. And then we'll get to the actual speech at the other end and have an explore. So in this video today, as you know, I'm going to Sunfall. I'm trying to see if I can explore behind it, because we know that the Twin Gates and the army left for the Forbidden West, so I want to see how much I can see of the Forbidden West from up at that height. Also, I'm kind of curious to see if the end scene, you get Silence and he's talking to Hades about, you know, knowledge is power and that sort of thing, and he was like, hello again old friends, remember me? And we're like, oh, you're putting him in another Titan frame, how dare you, sort of thing. You would, for knowledge. So yeah, I'm kind of interested to see if that Titan is out in the world. They've included other cutscenes, like the cutscene where you become a woman, from a child to a woman. You turn, they see you jumping across the platforms and then roll, and then it's Aloy. Yeah, I thought, well, if they put that one in, what else has they put in? What else can be in the world? I know Divergent's doing a lot of underground exploration at the moment, and I'm always interested to see what he comes up with. But I wanted to see if I could get to the edge of the map. Will we see the other Titan there, or maybe even the Sobek Ranch? I mean, we know it's out there, it's a cutscene. And I would imagine that it's somewhere out in the world, just outside the borders. Gonna create a world. Got all the tools to create the world. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the Sobek branch, and I'm looking for the Titan frame, and I'm hopeful that I'll get there. So I think if I go this way up through there and then just straight across, that will be the best bet. So I will turn off my mic now, and we'll see about I'll put on some music and we'll trek to it together. So just to give you a little look around, you got Meridian over there, you got the Nora Valley just beyond those mountains. You can just see in the distance there the Titan frame just going over the hill. Let's see if I can zoom in on some of these for you. Just there, you see it on the mountain, Metal Devil as it were. So along here, you know, you've got Meridian and the Spire, that's very obvious. The Palace and so on. And then you've got the Quarry down there. Over to the other side, you've got the training grounds, the hunting grounds, and the Tornek walking around down there. That's towards Sunfall, and Sunfall is, I believe, over there. Does seem to be it, because that's where the road leads. It looks funny from here. Behind that, we've got some spires over there, which is outside the map. And of course now we're looking for the Titan. We all know over there, make its end. And then, you know, the map just sort of cuts off over there. But there's some definite hillside behind this map. I'm thinking maybe in one of these contains the Metal Devil. So, or the Sobek Ranch. So we're actually heading over there. My marker wasn't too far off, actually. I'm just going to be careful that I don't accidentally go over an area I shouldn't meant to be at. I don't know what's going to happen, because we haven't met Silence. Now, last time I did this, which is on my very, very first playthrough, I just got this voice saying, you don't want to go there. And I was like, oh, this is the game saying I don't want to go there. Okay. But then I learned later, straight after that, it was Silence, because I was going into like this area over here to deal with the killers, as it were. But then afterwards I realised it was Silence, because there was that cutscene where he talks to you directly, disables the focuses, and lets you know what's going on. To a degree, I suppose. I'm pretty confident I can get there now without running into any barriers. Let's make a ends. Let's just turn to the left a bit. The mist is always an issue on this, but I don't want to say too much because eventually he'll speak and I don't want to miss the dialogue for you. I'll shut up.
Dust feels like it's under my skin.
Okay, I'm back. And cloud cover is significantly better. So now we're just going to walk it to the edge of where we can go. If you swum out here, and I know I have, or if you've walked around the mountain edge, you know that you can't pass beyond here. But I'm just going to walk it a little bit more so you can see, and we'll zoom in as soon as I get the message. I'll put it in photo mode and we'll zoom in. But it's difficult to get a judge on where the end is. That's the Forbidden West over there. We're sort of going this way, which, okay. The rivers and tributaries. I think we're a little to the right here. Huh. Well, there's the jungle Titan frame. You can see it buried underneath there. All the plant life that's sort of surrounding it. You can just see the frame. Just got buried with mountains and buried with jungle material. For lack of a better word. I still think there's... Alright, we're approaching the edge now. Let's just walk her in. There's something to be said for the fact that a lot of this in the game is... You can see quite a lot of land beyond. I mean, it's meant to be that you can't pick out detail after a certain point, because it's not really meant to have anything after a certain point, but everything we've seen is lakes, and some of them are large lakes, but they're still lakes. I'd like to see a sea in the next game. Really tempting fate here. Alright, we're definitely behind my marker. I just saw it go round to the left-hand side of my frame. It's just up there, the flag's to the very to the left, so it's definitely behind me. So now we're in the dark zone officially. It's about 300 feet below me, 338 below me. It's a pity that area is very foggy. Let's see if we can zoom in on this. So the water spills off and goes downhill into there, whatever there is, and then guessing that's almost looks like the Grand Canyon. This, suppose it could be the Grand Canyon, but I don't know where Horizon Zero Dawn is set, but Yellowstone National Park is nearby, so let's bring down the brightness just a bit. See if we can alter the time of day to get the fog levels to dissipate. Oh, we can see a bit of the river reflected. just before the flash. Looks empty to me. Alright, let's put it back to day. Okay. I can't see really anything that's... Oop, sorry. Could be there. Titan frame, maybe. Or the Sobek Ranch. Can't go any higher than that. Right, let's just keep walking forward and seeing what we can do here. And you start to see like shapes in the landscape. I think that looks like a house, but on further inspection it's just a piece of land, you know. You think you can pick out certain things, but you can have a little bit more of a look at the Titan frame here. Like there's the spine and the fins sticking out of it. It's really buried on in there in the mountain. It just got completely trashed. Ran out of fuel, power down, awaiting power that would never come. Meridian in the background and the spire at the top. We know you might have seen Divergent. He got on top of the spire. That's how he did it. He followed one of these fly your mount things. It wasn't mine he followed, actually. It was his own. He found a way through the cave system with a mount when you go up to Frozen Wilds, and that just gives you a bit of extra distance. But I think this one's slightly easier as long as you haven't done that part of the campaign, because it just gives you a bit more. Ooh, I'm way in the black here. I really want to throw caution to the winds and just gun it, but... Yep. Way into the black for this one. I don't know. What's over here? Which way is that way? Over there, huh? So that's just beyond there. This giant mountain in the way. Like Aloy's trekking across the desert. We see it in the final cutscene. She treks across a desert-like area and reaches the Sobek Ranch. So I reckon it's over here, to be honest. I think it's somewhere here. Behind this mountain maybe, or over to those giant mountains over there. I think that's where the Titan frame is. That it's behind these huge mountains. I guess if we go into Horizon Zero Dawn 2, we'll see if all these theories pan out. We'll probably get to go there, so we'll see if we're able to I see if I can confirm any of this. I'll look back and now go, oh, I was right, or I was way off. And I'm guessing I'm going to be way off, but it's always good to theorize. Right. I want to head back in. And around a bit. So now we're heading over there, really. I think I can pretty much go over this. I saw divergent land on this. Ready to slam on the brakes should I need to. Like that. Bit more coming into view now, so let's check that out. So you've got the spider legs branching out. There's where the tall neck is, except it's not there because we're not in far enough, I suppose. And then you've got the head of it and the frame behind. Huh. Behind it, mostly desert land. Can't see anything. It's gotta be over there. Let's go this way a bit. I'm really nervous. Right, moving on. I might not, I might just teleport myself and my mount here when I finish, unless I hard reset, in which case I can't, but never tried climbing this mountain. Kinda got the, yeah. Ah, damn it. Didn't stop in time, it just cut out. It don't like me. Well, hopefully that was entertaining and you saw some new things there. Let me know if you want me to go anywhere else. I think in time what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the cauldron over there and see if I can get back to that cauldron and see if I can drop into the cauldron from up top, just going straight down, because once that closes it doesn't reopen, but as with all cauldrons. But there is a hole in the roof, so if I can get there I can get in again, so we'll see if I can do that. And once I've finished this video, in a couple of days, in 4 days, about 4 or 5 days I should say, Control comes out, and I'm on holiday at that point, so I'll be able to do my first part 1 of Control, which is a new game. It's coming out, looks really good, looks like a bit like Soma meets Second Son sort of thing. It looked interesting, it looked different. Yeah, I think I'll do a full playthrough of that, and that'll be new. But we know there's a cauldron about here-ish, and I'm guessing there a hole in the roof is about here-ish, so we'll see what I can do. I will do one more of these, and then I'll leave it to the expert Divergent to have a look around a bit more of the map, because I know he's still looking at stuff. I know he's still out there doing things. We'll get there. We'll see if all this is confirmed in the new game as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if there's anywhere else you want me to explore, or any other ideas you have on how I can get away from here or get out of the map. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Goodbye.